Hello, everybody. I had a wonderful summer vacation with this little baby. So I've been adding all my autumn workshops, and she's been giving me company. This was already my second summer as a dog sitter in Gothenburg. Last year I was supposed to come with my sister, but just before the trip she was diagnosed with a stage 4 cancer and couldn't travel. Even though the dog and the city was lovely, the trip was hard. I was heartbroken and afraid I might lose her. She has now had 3 cancer diagnoses and carries a cancer gene. That's much for one person. Thanks for the modern medicine, she's doing well, and this summer we finally got to take the trip together. I am so grateful. Cancer treatments have come a long way. We have a friend who lives in Gothenburg, just very close to the Gothenburg Konsthalle Art Museum. So it was a wonderful late 19th century apartment building. Yes, it's really easy to go around in Gothenburg with tram and bike. And in Gothenburg you can get bike. It was 300 crowns for the whole summer. And there's bike stands all around the city, and you can just take a bike and ride and put it on the stand when you want to walk. And Gothenburg is quite a rainy city. It's the most rainy city in Sweden. So at the times we took trams, but they had really nice old antique trams to ride on. And that to use them is also really easy. You can just download the app and purchase your tickets from there. We didn't go to the islands this time, but they have city boats that you can use to travel to the archipelago. We also purchased the museum card, which was 140 crowns, and you could visit Konsthalle, Fine Art Museum, Röhsska Museum, which is the design museum, one of the best in Northern Europe, and I definitely recommend that museum, and to go there a few times. And then we also visited the City Museum and the Maritime Museum. The most fun part of the Maritime Museum was the ship simulator. You could try steering a big cargo ship. I gave it a try and quickly realized I'm not meant to be a captain. I ran the ship aground right in the middle of the Venice Canal. My sister, who was filming, almost panicked. It felt very real and also very funny. A great experience, but I think I stick to ceramics.
Oh, oh.
In Sweden they have fika. It's a coffee break, but more than that. A moment to slow down, chat and enjoy something sweet. It's not about the coffee, it's about connection and little pause. It clears our head and brings people together. Fika is simple, but it really matters. I really like just walking around Gothenburg. It's such a beautiful city. It has beautiful parks. One thing I like is the marquee lights they have on the old, they must be from, I don't know, 1930s, 1940s, 1950s, old company signs. Yeah, Gothenburg is really nice because it's a smaller town. Like I like Stockholm, but Gothenburg is about size of Helsinki, so it's a manageable size of a city. So it's in that way nice. The Gothenburg Art Museum has the biggest collection of Nordic art. Uh, it has artists like Edvard Munch, Carl Lassen, Anders Schorn, Helena Scherbeck, uh, from 19th and 20th centuries. And also international names like Monet and Picasso and Rembrandt and Van Gogh. So it has the biggest collection in Northern Europe. Yeah, there's two really strikingly beautiful fountains in Gothenburg, and one is the just front of the Konsthall, Göteborg's Art Museum, and it's Poseidon, the sea god, and I think it was ordered for the World Fair they had in 1920s, but actually it was installed first in 1931, and it's one of the landmarks of Gothenburg. And then there was this the five continents that in the Järntorget there is 5 continents that had symbols of Africa, America, Asia, Europe, and Australia, and ships. Because the Gothenburg has been the harbor city. This is the Röhsska Museum in Gothenburg. It's a beautiful place, one of my favorite museums. The museum is all about design, art and craft. It shows how people have made things by hand and with care over the last 150 years. You can see everything from old furniture to textiles and to modern fashion and objects. I really enjoy how they connect traditional craft and new ideas and styles. If you love design and handmade things, this museum is a must-see. Gothenburg is it's one of my favorite towns. I recommend to visit it. And I was gonna say something. It's easily approachable city, and it's easy to go around, and especially if you like outdoors and walking, and you don't mind little rain, and you want to see very good museums. And next video is about our trip we took, because in Gothenburg you can get Stena Line very easily to go over to Denmark. So we went with my sister over to Denmark with the boat and visited Skagen. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up and maybe write a comment.
Det fick hända någonting.